In this video help, what we're going to be covering are portal records. It was explained on the prior screen and also on different videos that there are child and parent records. A parent record is like the main screen, and then related below that are different screens that belong to it. In this case, you can see this is a parent record. This is a portal record on the screen. And what that means is this is the parent and that's the child record. Anything that is a portal or anything that may be used like a table may also be related to a main or parent record. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the parent record. The data at the top of the screen that are fixed fields at the top of the screen are main screen records. In this area where there's a scrolling record, or in this, which is also a portal, there are scrollable records where they can have multiple records, and this is a portal. This is the parent record fields and the parent table, and these are child records in a portal. There may be more than one portal per parent record. In this case, there is an assembly drawing package and a subassembly drawing package that are both portals, but they're related to the main record by an identification number, which is up here in the corner. So for every record down here, they are related to the main parent record with the ID number 1. Now be aware that each parent record can be multiple, meaning that there could be a different parent record for many different screens. This table for the drawing project drawing catalog can have many parent records, and then each parent record can have many child records. And in this particular case, the drawing package title is the drawing package title for ID number 1, but if I went down to the next record, ID number 2 would be for a different project. So this would be a new parent record with its child records. A portal record is a table, and if I go to the portal record, it's a table of its fields as seen here, and its notes and other fields that are in here, and they're live within this screen, meaning that this is the individual child record in the child record table. If I were going to do a find in here, I could do it in here on the main screen for the individual records, but I could not do it if I were in the parent record, and I'll explain why. In a parent record, what happens is they are included in a portal listing. Okay, so if I went back to the subassembly listing and I looked at them here, I could see the individual records that are in the parent or child record, because here's the parent data at the top and the child records information at the bottom. If I went back to the main menu and then reviewed the same parent record again, not to confuse you now, I'm going to slow down a little bit. That information is accessed on an individual basis. This is the individual record in the portal. So going to that portal record or down to this portal record will give me that individual record. I cannot do a find. If I came up here and did a find, I could not do a find in a portal because there are too many records, and the find would not be functional here, but it would be in the individual portal record. So if I do the find from here, and I looked up one or a group of records by records in selection, for example, if I use the first few letters of the part number or drawing number, if I use 33-7, then all the records with 33-7 would come up, and that would be the parent record in this case. This would be the assembly drawing, which would be the child record. I could also do a lookup for airframe if there were multiple drawings of an airframe in the entire database. Then it would find everywhere that there's an airframe in the phrase for the drawing name, and it would bring those up. If I combined those, say like 33-7 and airframe, then only those drawings would be shown. I can go a little further. I could put information for 33-7, airframe, and I could say only view A. Then only those drawings would be shown. And I can get really exotic where I can say, okay, I want only airframe, but only with the product catalog ID number 2, which should be for this set of records. This can be extended quite a bit. I'll cover it more in the how to use find, but this is an example of a portal record in the individual, and also if I go back to the catalog, the main parent record with all the records in this thing. I want to close by saying that portal records should be directly related to the parent record that they're in. Meaning, in this case, if I'm putting in the top level drawing number, this is the top level drawing number for the parent record. It is shown automatically, and then when I click on down here and add this information, I'm adding it for the portal record only. So all the information beyond here is portal record. Then the next lower assembly in this particular application can refer to another level down. So there can be levels of portal records that are related still to the parent record, but also related to another portal or another child record. Just take a few minutes to digest that and think about it. There's also another portal in here that is graphics, which are part of a catalog, and they have their own little text in them. So if I wanted to go to this portal, which is still related to the parent record, I would have each individual drawing now that is related to the main number 2 record, which was the top level, and then the lower level would be the project drawings for that particular set of drawings in the portal record, in this case, which would be the top level drawing. And if I went back to the catalog, you would see that this has got different drawings in it for individual drawings within the main parent record. So parent table record related to a portal, parent record related to a subportal, and then a subportal within that portal itself where it's also related is all related to this parent record. And when I say that if you delete a record in the main record, say for example if I deleted this top level record, it would orphan all of the portal records where they would no longer have a relationship back to the main table. So you never replace or delete the top level record when you have portal records in it. You would go to a portal, and if you wanted to delete these records, you would delete them from here. Then you could go back with all the portals empty of all records for that main record. Then you could go back in, and then you could delete the main record. There should not be a circumstance where you're going to do that, but I want you to understand if you messed up and got rid of the main record, you would have to go into the portal records and delete all the portal records, then reassign them to a new ID record, which is be the top level. If you delete the top level record, it also deletes its ID and it cannot be reused. So if you're using these sample records that I have in here and you want to overwrite them, keep the same ID, but just replace the data in here. Then delete any portal records that you don't want below by going into the portal and deleting them. Then you can start all over. There's 3 sample records in this application, and you can overwrite the top levels, add your own description of the top level drawing and drawing number, replace that information here, and just start creating over the top of this. I only left single records in most of these, so you can just easily write over these and create new ones. Then go to the portal record and then replace the screen container field that has the drawing in it for what you want to use, and then change the notes and the cost information. This is also talked about in the app description, but it's true for all the applications. Replacing information on the sample records is very simple by overwriting them. Okay? If you have any further questions, you can contact me through the support site. Thank you.